Welcome back. It is 1563, and I'm afraid. In the last one, unfortunately, we did lose little Amos and our baby with Sibley Nicholas, but Sibley has come out as a psychic. Florence wants to leave for treasure hunting. Juliana and Alice are dealing with childhood issues of freedom regarding Gabriel being overprotective. So let's just go into it because we have some scary birthdays today on top of the plague. So for toddlers, we have Audrey and Avina Light, and then Humphrey Dubois, Miles Hobart. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 toddlers can't get a 7, 14, or 19. Okay. Okay. We're doing good. Last one. They all survived. Okay, now Alice is aging up into a teenager, so she can't get a 7 or a 13. Ooh, that was close. If she gets a 1 through 5, she doesn't marry. She does marry. If she gets a 10, she has no kids. She is a 2. So, Alice Larkin will be having 2 children. Ooh, so will Sear maybe one day. He is quite a bit older than her, though, so I don't know about that. Florence and Sibley are both becoming young adults. They can't get a 3 or an 18. I don't even know if I can look. Survived and... I knew that was gonna happen. I just knew it. Okay, we're gonna plead for her, obviously. That's our wife. That's the love of Nicholas's life. Oh my gosh. Why is my luck so bad with these two? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna plead for her. We have good luck, right? We have good luck sometimes. Okay, and then looks like Enaid is gonna age up into a teenager as well. Oh my gosh. Everything is fine. Everything is cool, calm, and collected. All right, let's start rolling for the plague. Oh my gosh. Okay, events. We'll go down here. I need like something to put up here. Let's just copy that and we'll put it right here. Plague. It is 1563. All right. Oh, it says enlisted. I mean, technically that's not enlisted, but died. Let's just put that there. Okay. All right, we need to, so it's a 6 on a D6. They die. Okay, let's start over here. I believe everyone is in this world. So yeah, let's start over here with the Crookshanks. We have Olivia and Bennett as the only 2 who live in this area. Olivia, Bennett. Okay, they both survived. Off to a good start. Over here in the Dubois family, we have 4 family members, Isaac, Elizabeth, and their 2 children, Isaac and Humphrey. Isaac died. Oh gosh. They're pregnant too. Are they on their last baby? No, they had so many rolls left. All right, well, let's just write them down for now, and I will figure out the Elizabeth's future baby situation. Isaac Dubois. Okay, Elizabeth, don't leave your children orphans. I just manifested that. That's what happened. Isaac, Humphrey. Okay, well, their children are orphans now. Also, I have to keep in mind that she's currently pregnant, so I can't just kill her. I have to have her have the baby first. I have to remember to do that. Oh my gosh, their children are orphans. Who would their children go with? Hold on. Isaac. Ah, they don't even have any family members except I guess the Lights are like extended family to them. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. That's not a right now me issue. Oh gosh. Okay, the Light family. With our beautiful Katerina, we have Susanna, Alphonse, Amos, Katerina, and their 2 daughters, Audrey and Avina. Okay, so Susanna. Oh my gosh. It's okay. She was done with her life anyway. Alphonse. Amos. Ooh. Katarina. Oof. The first baby and the second baby. They all got fives. What kind of like dice are these? I'm okay with it though. She survived. All right, Lawrence Gainsford. Honestly, who cares about that loser? Apparently the dice do. Okay, the Heredia family. We have Anne, Gareth, and their two children. Anne, Gareth. Ooh. They don't even have any boys. You guys, the Heredia family, depending on what baby she has, the Heredia name could die out. Baby one, baby two. A lot, I don't even know. I forget what she's pregnant with. The Whiteheads have four, five members. We're not going to worry about the dog. 2, 3, 4, 5. They all survived. The Briggs have 6 members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, number 5. That's Erasmus. A lot of people, not, I can't say a lot after all of this over here. The sweating sickness really decimated people. Okay, Osric, Gamal. We're obviously not rolling for the queen because she's a real, oh no, Osric. Osric, Gamal. Okay, over to our area. We have Vlad and Seer. Vlad and Seer both survived. Over here, we have the Hobart family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 members of their family, and they're pregnant. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, number 5. Number 5 is the only one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Artemisia. I liked her. The Hobarts have been quite lucky with all of their children so far. Okay, so now I can't do it, you guys. I'm so scared. Woo! Gabriel, Nicholas, Florence, Sibley, Alice, and Juliana. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay. Oh, wait, we shouldn't roll for Sibley because she's already dying this year anyway. Gabriel survived. Nicholas survived. Florence. Oh, no. Florence had such aspirations. We'll plead for her, too. Obviously. Okay. Alice and Juliana. Oh, okay. Well, we'll plead for Florence. Quite a few of these ladies are no. It's okay if their husbands die. It's just not okay if they die. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I have to make a list here. I have to do some stuff here. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm sorry to say it, but at least Nicholas is alive. Our family line can keep going. I mean, not that I would be horribly upset if we moved over to Katarina, but I like where we're at right now. So, anyway, I'm gonna kill all those people and, figure out the baby situation with the pregnant Sims. I'm just gonna act as if they are having the babies now, and I'll just roll for those babies. And then I'll delete extra stuff from here. And honestly, I really should make a new list of who is able to get married right now. So, okay. Anyway, let's hop into the game. Alrighty, so we are starting off with Gabriel crying, which, you know what, is exactly the kind of way that I am feeling too, Gabriel. We should all be crying. We are all very worried. Lots of potential deaths today, and you know what, I'm just hoping that Grimm can, have pity on us a little bit. So that's what I'm hoping for. We are going to actually wait for Florence is actually not home right now. She's at school, so we're going to wait for her to be home before we do try to kill her and try to save her. We also have this baby, the baby boy Light, who did not survive. So even the babies being born are having unlucky times with this whole rolling situation. So I am concerned about that too, but we're just going to do our best. And we are going to have everyone just talk, spend some time together. You know, family is very important, and I'm sure that a lot of them are feeling like lately that it's just, you know, it's like so many people are dying right now that it's really important for them to spend a lot of time with their family and be close in that way. And she's pregnant, if you'll remember. Sibley is pregnant with our baby, so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that she and the baby survive this year, but I don't know how lucky we're going to get on that front. So let's just wait here. We do also have Nicholas doing that clergy career, so he's working on that. And then, yes, we are going to just have Molly and Sibley really chit chat about, you know, babies and being pregnant and all of that stuff. And we are trying not to let Alice freeze to death. That would be not good. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill Florence, my Florence, and we are going to try our best to make sure that Grimm lets her live. Look at Richard's face. You know, Richard, I'm starting to think that, like, even though you're a jerk, that you're not necessarily a bad guy at heart, if that makes sense. So here is Grimm. Let's wait for him to step forward so we can plead with him. He was not cooperating before, but I'm hoping that he starts to cooperate now. So we're going to plead with him, and he actually says no. He says no, but then he brings her back. And I'm really confused by that. And I'm like trying to look at it. And I'm like, he said no though, right? And I see it. And yes, he said no. But then he brought her back to life. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to complain about it. If Grimm wants to do the opposite of what he said, I am fine with that. I am totally fine with that. So we are going to focus on that. And then we are going to just have these two be close, and everyone is very happy that Florence has survived. They are just trying to, you know, make sure that they can all be close and happy together. So there is that, and we want them all to be successful. So I am going to add Florence here to the spreadsheet. She did end up living despite rolling to die, so I'm really happy about that. And the next thing I'm going to do is have Gabriel go over to see his grandchildren, his only grandchildren, because, of course, we have not had a successful baby yet. But, you know, it's really interesting because, as it turns out, so the second baby boy just died. The first baby boy had also died. And so we have two girls, which means that the future of the Light family is that they are going to have a queen for their next monarch. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy, and I think it'll be interesting for them to also have a queen. I mean, how funny is it? Because, you know, England also has a queen at this time, and so then also this other royal family will as well. So we are just trying to have him complete his aspiration by talking to his grandchildren 10 times, which is actually kind of hard because it's kind of hard because it's hard to talk to infants. Like, not many things count towards this socialize with your grandchild. And also watching them pick up the infant, put down the infant, pick up the infant, put down the infant, pick up the infant, put down the infant. I cue something up. No, somebody else is picking up the infant. Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose my mind about it. So there is that. But we are going to complete his aspiration here, which I'm really excited about, and I, you know, can't wait for. So we are going to just do our best to get him going there. And then, yep, aspiration achieved. We're going to put it on the list and work from there. We're going to head home next, doing our thing. Yep. Okay. And then I decided, so since Genevieve couldn't complete this aspiration, I figured, you know what, why doesn't Gabriel just do it? Because it's actually going to be really easy for him to get up to the same place as her because he has teenagers and children already in his household, which is what most of these things are about. So we're just having him read to a child for 2 hours and socialize with his child for 10 times, which gets us up immediately. It is also Christmas, so everyone is going to start exchanging presents, having some fun there. Really, being able to spend that time together and just spread that Christmas cheer, trying to find something that is, potentially not a happy thing, but like, you know, things have been so depressing lately. And so they should be happy that, Florence survived. And not only that, but like, that it's Christmas and we're able to have that kind of bonding experience with everyone. So I think that that is going to be really nice for them to participate in. So here we go. Florence is just getting the birthday cake ready, wanting to do that for herself. And then we'll have her blow the candles and she'll become a young adult. So she's very excited about that. She is definitely ready to become a young adult and go off on her treasure hunting adventure, which I'm really glad that she can go off on because I was really concerned that she wasn't going to be able to. So I'm really glad that she will and that, they'll be able to do that. And her and Seer will go off together. Excited about that. So I'm going to call Seer over so that they can have a conversation about the whole situation. I do want them to be able to do that. She hasn't been totally focused on the situation. Obviously, everyone was getting sick and lots of things were happening, and so everyone was kind of concerned and everything. So she hasn't really had a chance again to talk to Seer about that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, we are going to have them talk about their big plans to head out and, live that life and all that stuff. Very excited. I think that she is just such an interesting person. She is just really excited about, exploring the world and everything. So I think that she would have a really good time doing that. And we are having the other two babies right now. Unfortunately, the baby Heredia did pass away. It was a girl anyway, so we are not going to be having any more Heredia babies. So yes, they have passed on, and it's not good. So we're going to deal with that. And then the next baby that was born was actually the last Hobart baby as well. Everyone was finishing up their baby roles and it ended up surviving. The Hobarts have just been so lucky. Like, they have all boys, they have like 1,000,000 kids, and they have just all survived and have a lot of really good luck with that situation. So that is just really interesting to me that has happened. So there's that. And yeah, we are just having them try to not think about the future that is coming. So I'm trying not to worry too much about it. But anyway, we do have Gabriel reading to the children, which is super cute. I just love that, like, they sit around the chair with him. Like, Juliana sits on the floor and listens to him and everything. And they're just all very sweet. I'm sure Gabriel is going to become way more way more overprotective of Juliana, more than he already is, because of, this scariness regarding people dying. So that is what they're doing. Just finishing that part of the aspiration up where we get to all of that. And I am also trying to work on their aspirations at the same time. We have Nicholas trying to get to level 6 in, is it 6 careers maybe? So that is what's going on there. And then I was thinking that the romance skill could be one of them. It'll be really nice. And then we are going to just have them continue to spend time together because we don't know what's going to happen. So that is very scary. And Gabriel is going to start mentoring the children in homework. Again, because we've already done a lot of this stuff for this aspiration, we're just able to kind of check it off really quickly. He has had a child earn A in high school and max a skill and everything like that. So we need to then mentor your child 3 times, have a child reach the top of a career. So we're going to try to do that with Nicholas. So we'll see where we go with that. And then we are going to just have him come over here. I'm trying to figure out what we can mentor in and what we can't mentor in. And I think that the truth is that I have to be level 10 in something that's not cooking or dancing. So I am going to try and get him to level 10 in the logic skill so that he can mentor one of his kids in logic and focus on that. So I think that that'll be good. And yeah, I think that that'll all be very good. And then we just have them talking as well because Gabriel just like is worried about Florence going off on her own. He's like, hey, like, are you sure you want to do this? You know, you could just stay home. I'll make sure that everything is taken care of. And Florence is not interested. Florence is headstrong. She wants to do this. She wants to have things happen. And she is really excited about it. So that is what's going on there. And we are going to see how it goes. So I'm trying to get them to try different things for mentoring. None of them work right now. So we're just going to just ignore my attempts at making that happen. But I am trying a few different skills and we're seeing what happens. So there is that. And then we have, again, I'm just having him try with the logic skill to get higher up. At this point, I'm like Googling on my phone, like, how do I do this? What can I do to get them mentored and everything? So that will be a little bit down the road there. But yeah, he definitely was trying to convince Florence not to go, but she is already head set on going. She is not thinking twice about it. She has already made her plans, and now that she's a young adult, she's going to head out. She's leaving this year. So she is very excited about that, and you know, it's something that we're going to be focusing on as well. I think that with this family, I don't know yet exactly how I want to do this, but I think I might have like one day here and there that's following some of our other Sims. You know, I think it'll be a really interesting thing dealing with like Katarina, who has had 2 daughters and no sons. Like, will there be potential for, you know, Alphonse to tell his son, hey, like, I want you to have a boy? Or, you know, will Katarina's position be in jeopardy and all this stuff? And like Florence and Cyr off like finding like a archaeology site and like stuff like that. I think I might want to play like here and there, just kind of seeing what we can do with them. So I do want to keep playing some of our family members. But anyway, we are having our baby and it's a boy. We had a boy and it died. That is our second baby together that has passed away. It has not survived, and I'm really nervous now about pleading for Sibley to survive her birthday roll because this is now a big concern, right? This is a big concern of ours that she might not survive, and we do not have any surviving children with her, so that is really concerning. So I'm going to kill her here, and we will plead for Grim, and he's flirty, so why don't you go seduce Grim? Go seduce Grim, tell him, hey, I need her. She's my wife. I love her. Like, please, we've been through so much together. And Grim says no. And I'm like, well, Grim said no last time. Maybe it'll work. Maybe she'll survive. But unfortunately, Sibley has passed away. We are now a widower at such a tender age. And oh my gosh, like she was so young and she didn't even die in childbirth or anything. She probably died of like some kind of illness or something. And I mean, I'm sure that Nicholas is thinking about that prophecy from his sister-in-law where she said that his family was going to suffer, and he's like, she was right. She was right. I just lost my wife. She died. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I really, like, what's he supposed to do? I'm going to have him go hug his dad and just, you know, Sibley also spent a lot of time this year autonomously crying at Genevieve's grave, and I'm like, she knew in her heart that she was, you know, also going to die young, just like our poor Genevieve, who died, while her children were still young. And it's very sad. And it's just a tough situation, isn't it? So anyway, everyone is here for the memorial. I feel like I have to change every plan I ever thought of for them because I was like excited. I was like, oh, they're going to have like little psychic children. Things are going to happen. And none of that is going to happen now. They did not have one surviving child. So that is tough. So, yeah. Yep. It is not easy. So, we have lost Sibley. I'm really sad about it, honestly. Like, I really, really am. I really loved her so much, and I really wanted them to have this like amazing life together. But I guess that does open us up to doing something new with Nicholas, seeing, who he can be with. I think that while he will remarry, I don't know if he'll ever open himself up the same way that he opened himself up to her. I don't know if he'll ever feel that way again. And that's going to be really tough for him. So I think that perhaps, things aren't going to be that great between him and his future spouse, although perhaps that's okay. Maybe they can come to some sort of just arrangement. We'll see. Anyway, Alice has now aged up into a teenager. Very exciting for her. We are looking forward to it. And then we're going to start doing the birthday thing. So I'm going to start doing the birthday thing. Let's talk about birthdays this year. In the Black Plague, we lost Isaac Dubois, Elizabeth Dubois, Susanna Light, Gareth Heredia, Erasmus Brigg, Osric Gamal, and Artemisia Hobard. In our regular roles, we have Audrey and Avina Light, the twins, Katerina's only surviving children, becoming toddlers. We have Humphrey Dubois becoming a toddler as well, along with Miles Hobard. We have Alice Larkin becoming a teenager, Florence Larkin becoming a young adult, and Sibley Larkin unfortunately passing away. We lost Katerina's baby, we lost the baby, Heredia baby, and then also Eustace Hobart was born. So that is everything that happened here. We have a lot going on. Next year, I don't believe we have any scary birthdays. Richard Hobart, Bambus Hobart, Eustace Hobart, only Hobarts. But Shakespeare is born next year. That's interesting. So yeah, that's where we're at. I hope you can grieve Sibley with me. And we're going to have to figure out what's going on with Nicholas in the future. So I will catch you guys in the next one.